Hello and welcome to the Underhive. I'm going to carry on with some more Out and Blade Bannerlord, the tales of A Did, A Didn't, starting with selling some dudes off to the mine. Get rid of those. So, we really need to get on the money making schemes. And as it stands, that's pretty much looking like fighting, pretty much, just that. Looks like the Western Empire have been pushed back a little bit, but also encroaching over this way on, so they might be a force to be reckoned with soon. Hopefully we can just build up decent amount of recruits now and actually be able to take on some looters. Now if we can catch them, that is, because we are very light on horses, so past a certain point we might struggle unless they're a large group. Like, I'm not 100% we'll be able to catch these 6 here, but we'll give them a go. Yeah, we can. Now, I'm aware that that's probably down to the 10% extra movement speed, but it's that all we spend, you know, episode after episode not catching anybody and devolving into a looter ourselves.
After charge! Stand up, give them hell! Follow me!
Over the top on the commands there. Don't worry, boys, I've not lost my mind. Just couldn't pick which direction for you to run in to begin with.
Kill them all!
So you thought that first shot was a dummy, but it wasn't even a throw, it was just a command. That was rubbish. Thwacked him. Go on, lad, stay up, stay up, stay up. Yeah, dummy. I don't think there's a chance of landing that, but we'll give it a go. Oof, too high. Never mind. So we did have a comment off one of the earlier episodes to say grab a throwing companion. Thank you for that. We will certainly grab a throwing companion. It's a shame I didn't keep hold of those additional throwing axes because I don't think buying any is going to be that viable at the moment. I could always give them a set of mine for the time being. I'm quite happy to do that. So we'll see, because I don't expect they'll have any with them. So we're going to need to supply them with some kind of throwing weapon. But we have seen one throwing companion in the local area, and they shouldn't have gone too far at this point. So we'll see. Now, where are you running off to? You're the heaviest armoured guys here. Letting us in the kilts do the action, eh? I mean, it was never going to work out well for him here. Ooh. Just wanted to bean him with these. Oh! If that had been a kill from there, that would have been lovely. I might even be able to catch him now, actually, without the throwing axes once I've chucked him. I'm not 100% that that's the way it works. I know they count towards our encumbrance, but I don't know if once I've thrown them it reacts to that. It feels like it does. But we are now at the point where we seem to be bullying looters. Although I appreciate we had 30 people in backup at that point. So, no tournament. We've got the surgeon. See, he has got throwing ability. And we've got the scholar who's got throwing ability as well, but I'm not overly taken with him as it stands, so we're just going to leave that there for the moment and see if we can get anybody else that's a two-handed and wants to run directly at the enemy like us. 15,000. I would really like that. Significantly more damage and a lot longer. So that is the sort of thing we want to be getting our hands on in the near future. Get rid of these things. As for now, not really got much in the way of food, so we'll pick up a little bit. And I know I can probably get a better price on that, but I just want to grab it just to have done. I think we'll try and take the 21. We might lose some guys here, but if we can just charge straight in, I'll not hang about throwing axes this time. So as long as you stay at my rear, fellas.
Loose formation!
Not something I've uttered terribly often in my life. But as long as you stay back there and stay broad, get a kill in, we should be fine.
Charge!
Into him. Nope, not good there, but straight in with the axe. See that dodge, fancy footwork there. That was silly. Kill him before he kills me. That should have, surely. Oh, 2 axes in the back, that's not the way you want to go. Oh, 3 in a row, that was tasty. Didn't actually expect that one to hit him, so... So a few guys went down here, but nothing particularly dangerous. So now we have actually got somebody with a bit of oomph to him. Shame that the cloth effect hangs through the shield, but... He hasn't got any throwing weapons. Okay. I'm not sure if they do either, but having the shields on them is pretty important because ideally they'll attract the ranged fire, and that can buy a bit of time for us to get up close. The permadeath aspect kicking in when we hit clan tier 3 will really be a big deal for this archetype. The no shield and cocksuredness of this character is very likely to be his downfall. Hopefully not, but very hopefully. So I'm not going to do another Daughters one, even though, you know, it's a 600 coin for our troubles. But we've had enough Daughters. We just want to fight. Family feuds notwithstanding. Take the 12. I don't know if I can catch him. No. Leave him. Got a tournament. We're at full health. See if we can win it. Ideal. We wanted some for the companion that we're planning to get, so this would be a nice win. Although not anything that would assist us moving forwards with further tournament. Can you do something? Flank him. He's seen me. If I draw the fire and you get him, boys, that'll do. I mean, fingers crossed, 3 on 2 now. You should be getting them, because you had a few free shots there. We're sons of Battanian. Using a bow for... You've got to kill him here. What is that guy at the back doing? Are you going to fight? Oh, right, it's like, oh, I'd have had to have shot through my friendly teammate. Well, you could have moved over 6 inches. Oh, that is a crying shame. There was no reason for that to happen. Well, I've said it once. We're not going to win them all. Head over to Maranath via Lanarken. And Imla. Adfin don't need anything doing at the moment. Cheeky chappy. Nothing doing, but we're at the point now where, granted, where wages are an actual thing, but where we're consistently going to be able to put the frighteners on these looters. We've got to get rid of the prisoners, that would have been an idea. So, she's throwing one-handed and running. She's kind of a woman after our own heart, so we'll take a look. We'll see if we can afford her. Oh yeah, a woman who said she had the sight. You shouldn't fall for that sort of stuff. You know, cross my palm with silver and all that. They'll do a runner before you know. Oh right, okay. So yeah. The woman with sight says that you are a prank played on mankind. So beautiful. Well, as far as the generators go, I think you're probably on the better side of the scale, but you, to me, sound a little bit full on. Can't go off killing whole villages. Can't quite afford you. I didn't think we'd be able to at this stage with only 610. So we need to get a little bit together for that. There might well be a tournament here now. There is. Hopefully, we can just be... Oh, boots. We do want boots. For all that arrow to the knee jargon. Right, well... See, I'm not cut out for these bows. That's how it's done. Got to kill at least. That's it, Beatrice. Mercenary Guard. It's about my station in life at the moment. What I thought. Oh, no, we do not want to forfeit. I thought it was one-on-one. Come on, Mercenary Guard. If they both go for you, I'll keep an eye on you. That one for the team there, lad. You'll be remembered. Oh, you got through with me. So it's, you know, I bought your way into this round. If you win, you can't argue. Walk straight into it. And finally, the crowd go wild. Or it did. As we've said there, 5 renowns, bringing us closer to that permadeath. Oh, and we got 1,000 for that. That's pretty nice. From bets. I didn't bet. Maybe that's just the way it comes up. But I only got 500 last time, so... Now, she seemed a bit snooty, if I'm honest. I mean, I understand that perhaps she's had 3 husbands, mysteriously died, but I don't necessarily, that's, you know, cursed or otherwise, that's not necessarily anything to do with her being beautiful. And I don't want her thinking that we're just creeping on her. So we're gonna take another loop around and just see who's for it. Lathris, one-handed polearms. He could always get good at throwing, but I think we'll leave that. Got another tournament for the throwing axes, and let's see if we can get them ready for the companion. Get him way me axe. Oh, you don't want to do that. We're outside. Oh, there he is. Demolished him there. I think I've found me in here. Oh, right, okay. So we need to just stand back and shoot arrows at them because they're just going to fire in squad me otherwise. Take out their numbers where possible. Take out the big armoured dude. There we go. Now we should be alright. Gotta say, we don't really like this because of the lack of two-handed use, but needs must. It didn't work last time. I mean, swords do, on face value, feel infinitely better than the axes, but that is just another thing that we're gonna stick to for the sake of it. Still nailed him though. Lying here in the puddles. So now we've got that money in. It really does make sense to get somebody. We've got the axes. We've got the. Oh, I've had 2 level ups as well. I think we'll go with both in there. And we'll go 1, 2 in smithing. Why not? We'd like to get to a point where we are smithing stuff. Ideally axes. And if we can get some more looters, more wood from the hammers, and that all feeds back into itself. Tight fade on the fella there. Be a shame to crack his skull open afterwards.
Attack! Stand aboard!
Yeah, definitely feeling a speed difference now. So, yeah, we don't want to get too far ahead of the rest of the boys. Still managed to heat seek and stone me. But how did you let him escape? Oof. Oh, that was a great shot. You could just feel it was going to be in there, couldn't you? Right in the back of the head. I think the item disappeared, but it definitely hit him in the head. That was nice. Well worth the chase. For you, the chase is over. Or it will be tonight. Oh, what have you joined us for? We had it covered. I'll not be too rude, because they could quite easily turn around and get those spears shoved right up my jacksie. So we'll just let them do what they've come to do. I thought you were going to turn the other way there. I don't know what they're all piping off for. That was a foregone conclusion. We only sing when we're winning. And for me, that doesn't count as a win. That was a formality. So we'll head back over west here to Carbon Seth. And I think we're all right numbers-wise for now. We don't want to get too bogged down with foot sluggers. We'll take a couple more. Try and catch these boys, because they can group up and we don't mind. If only we could catch you, eh? You look particularly cheerful for a man who's about to get that heart in smashed wider. Straight in.
Loose, give him hell!
As soon as he comes up over that hill. Just off. That's a bit more morale lifting, isn't it? Big group. Band of brothers together. Just check out Dunglanis quickly. I know we said Carben Seth, we've avoided it completely, haven't we? Rival gang. We could help with a rival gang. As long as it isn't Mangy Beniseth. Might have a wash. Not hard. We're on road and we manage it. Another tournament. Let's go. Bear head. Now that is probably one of the only heads we'd want. So, well, of the things we're going to get for a tournament anyway.
You are dead!
See that? Crab walk technique. Didn't stand a chance. Here we go. For the Fian. Oh no, what's that? Yeah, definitely a lot more accurate. Use the cover to my advantage. I can keep him. Say if we can stun lock him. Healing obviously kept me in this tournament there. I'm not gonna deny that. Camping behind the tree certainly feels a little bit cheap, so we'll finish him like that. Take out the archer and I'll fight the other guy. Not that I've got much choice. Oh, luckily that stab was a glancing blow. That could have been very bad. So now this is for all the apples, and rather the head of the bear.
I'll tear you limbs!
Parry. Oh, he parried back though. Worth it. Garnier. And now we're going to get a bear head. I'm happy with that. Take a look. Oh yeah, that's where we want it to be, isn't it really? Now we just need the bear shoulders to complete the ensemble. So we've got another set of axes. I might just equip them for the time being. Got nothing else of value there. Nothing there. And then we'll keep that for the sake of smithing it. So got 4k. Oh, they're nice. I haven't seen them before. Very nice. Ranger mail. We've seen them. I think we have to. I think we have to do that. So we'd sell that, and then we'd get rid of all these weapons. Smelting's gone out the window for now. Bash and Souls is a must. And now we'll show off our newfound wardrobe against these unfortunate whelps. Little scrunch of the face there. What, you didn't see me chasing you down with a big bear head? What, you thought I was coming over for a chat? Now obviously I want to stick this in you. And now, with extra axes, we can hit more of you in the back. I'm not a massive fan that the axe clips through this, but we'll deal. It's only while we're throwing stuff anyway. It does feel like the throwing's a liability though, to my men. But it does help us finish off those runners. I don't think we'll do those upgrades yet. I think we'll bide our time on that. Got to say, I'm happy that we're not just getting dumpstered every fight now. It was getting a little disheartening. And we will go for more attacks. Very much doubt it's going to be an issue for us either way. And on we go. So yeah, as we've seen, the tournaments do make a difference, and you know, if I'd have bet on any of those, well, if I'd have bet on any of the earlier ones, I'd have thrown it away. But if I'd have bet on any of those more recent ones, I could have more money now. But I like to think just the prize for winning is sufficient, and that, you know, betting on yourself is a bit gauche. So. Enemy road. Overestimating the reach on this again. He's done well carrying on with 2 axes in the back, to be fair. I think that first one would have dropped me, you know, even with the stab vest on, I think I'd have probably still gone down. So he's done well to carry on running for a few paces. Crumbled like a wet paper bag after that. Can't do army of poachers. Get rid of them. So we're getting back there now, and I really do want to get a companion. So we're going to try and head back over and get what to face the wronged, and get that throwing companion. And there's not going to be another one so soon, surely. No, Elbereth's being raided. I used to knock about with a lad from there. Hope he's alright. Oh, we've got another tournament. Take our mind off the tragedy. Oh, noble bracers. Another big bonus for us here. But now we've come with a bare head. So we're infinitely more likely to win. We're channeling our inner bear. Whoa, there's no need for you to just start there though, is there? Just madness. Couldn't even speak about what was going on there.
I'll tear your limbs!
That's it. Just wait for you to stop blocking. Volksman. So this is his bread and butter. He should be winning this, and he will if I keep letting him do that. But that's what happens when you bring a bare chest to an axe fight. It gets crunched up, and now the money is rolling in, and the fancy gear. Get those gloves on. There we go. Felt sort of texture leaves. Tired, but the armour is welcome. So is there anybody here that's worth taking on? Got bitter draft. So he is throwing. He's one-handed as well. Got the swordsman. So he's two-handed running, and I'm willing to take a punt on Mad One, because he's the mad one. So let's see why he got the name. He hasn't spoken before, but perhaps it's the wine. Oh, you want a bit of money off me, eh? I have a gift from the heavens, perhaps, or perhaps from somewhere else. What, like? Do you want to give us any other suggestions? If it's not divine intervention, no. All right. I've never met anyone I could not kill in a fair fight. I'm telling you, you've just seen me in tournament. I would rip your head straight off, son. I don't like wars. Army's full of crude. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, you don't want to fight in a war, but you do want to fight people. I can see why you're knocking about on your own, if I'm honest. I can kill one man, but not three at once. Well, I think I find I've just done that, so you're not really touting your wares the best you could. But you are cheap, so I'll take that. And let's get out of here. Let's have a look what he comes with. One-handed sword. I'll give him that. He has got a horse, and it's instantly being revoked. We now have them. We haven't got anything two-handed to give him, and I'm not buying anything for him just yet. He'll have to prove himself. So here's your first chance, Westerner. Or perhaps Southerner. I'm not sure if he's Asarai or Kurjat. But could well be Asarai.
Attack!
Get straight into him. I've got my eyes on you. Go on, mad one. Live up to your name, son.
Hold fire! Fire at will!
Thought it might have been. Well, he's not helped us out just yet. Got to earn your keep. Don't want no peasants. But we will upgrade some warriors now. Actually getting a fighting force together now. Feeling like we might be able to get through permadeath for at least an episode once that kicks in. Take a few more geese. And I've got the party limit set to 31 for raiding the hideouts, because although some of them are only like, you know, a group of 10 or what have you, when there is a huge group of mountain bandits, you are going to lose people, it doesn't matter what, because they just charge straight on at spears in the face. So it's probably for the best we do that. Well, we've got our companion. We've won a couple of tournaments, and we'll give this one a go. Episode's run over a little bit on where I'd want it to be, but we'll do it. It's a one-handed sword. I'll do it for the pride, but I mentioned this in the previous episode. Really, the renown gained for this is a detriment as much as it's good, because this item is useless to us. Well, glad we didn't buy you. Missed the one shot.
Come on!
Caught my colleague's shoulder here. Stab him in face plate. Oh. Oh. I didn't block in time because I thought I was already dead there. Did get through though.
Come on!
Yeah, I thought a few of those horizontal hits had already got through and just bottled it after that. Not fooling me twice though. Well, giving the lumberjack treatment. One on each side. Chop, chop, chop. Got a Fian again. I mean, we gave him what for last time? Well, it weren't a Fian, it were a Folksman. Fian's a lot more rough housing around, but just couldn't deal with the 1, 2, 3, could he? I don't think we'll bother with that broadsword. It's probably just going to be a bit of extra cash, but nice little bonus, and you know, we've had a bonus few minutes as well. We'll get down into the smithy, and we'll refine some stuff and get that all melted down, ready for making into some other stuff. nearly getting towards, well, getting towards level 25, so we can get some better smelting skill going on soon. Nothing else we've got level up there, so we'll leave that for now. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time in the Underhive.